Hello. Hello, everyone, and welcome to tonight's edition of Trinity Christian Academy basketball with a big game tonight between the TCA Trojans and Prestonwood Christian Lions. Two district rivals going off for a big non-district matchup as the districts got realigned this past year. So instead of a regular district game, it is non-district, but nonetheless still a big rivalry game. Your starters tonight for TCA: Gavin Thornton, Will Compton, John Shaw, Sam Norris, and Brett Kaufman. The three seniors there for TCA starting it off. For Prestonwood, your starters for the Lions: number 2, Nathan Galloway; number 3, Max McWilliams; number 5, Sinke Stevens; number 11, Keller Boothby; and number 23, Jacob Millhouse. Those are your starters for Prestonwood. We're getting through with the lineups and introductions here at Prestonwood, and we'll get you to the game in just a second. Overall records for Prestonwood is 4-3. They just came back from a tournament and did pretty well in that. For TCA, just came back from a tournament down in Houston Christian, where they went 2-3 and bringing their overall record to 2-5 on the season. TCA playing a bunch of very good teams early on as we prepare for district and get ready for the games upcoming. Prestonwood finishing up their hype session and warm-ups, and we'll get you right to the game. TCA in their away blue jerseys, blue pants. Prestonwood in all white. TCA will be going to my left, Prestonwood to my right, as we get set to tip off. Will Compton and appears to be Keller Boothby will tip off for the ball. For the normal rivalry, not quite the crowd for both teams. And here we go, set to tip off. Keller and Will Compton. And Lions win the tip. Ball will be taken by number 5, Stevens for Prestonwood. Right up the floor. Give it to number 3, McWilliams, and quickly pass back. Stevens inside number 23, passes out. Three-pointer up by number 3, McWilliams, is good. Two-pointer, it was a deep two-pointer. 2-0 Prestonwood. Now TCA's turn. John Shaw bring the ball up. He'll give it to Sam Norris. Sam was hurt earlier this week after the tournament, but quickly is better and back on the court. John Shaw with a nice spin move. Layup is good. John Shaw, 2 points for the Trojans. And quickly, 2-2 to start the game. Good for TCA seeing John Shaw get on the board early. Last game they played at home against John Paul. Shooting was a problem. Good start, hopefully, for the Trojans. Stevens for Prestonwood with the ball, bringing it up, setting up the play. Stevens looking around, still with the ball. Drive, he'll give it to McWilliams, who'll throw up another three. That one's no good, way off. Rebound by Will Compton. Another big thing for the Trojans. Will Compton getting active again tonight. Thornton will bring the ball up for the Trojans, looking to take the lead. Thornton working on Stevens. Goes inside, nice pass to Compton. Compton dribbling, takes a jump shot off the glass, and good. TCA 2 for 2 from the floor so far. Will Compton there. 4-2 the score. Boothby in the corner. Oh, wide open baseline shot for number 23 of Prestonwood, Jacob Millhouse. No good, rebound to Prestonwood. Millhouse to Boothby. Boothby lost it and stolen by Thornton. Thornton pushing it up to John Shaw. John Shaw taking it all the way. Gets trapped and has to give it out. He'll give it to Thornton. Thornton looking around. Thornton dribbling around. Goes to Brett Kaufman. Kaufman dribbles inside. Looking around, gives it back to Sam Norris. Norris back to Thornton. Good defense from Prestonwood. Kaufman taking a break. Goes back. Looking around for somewhere to go. Kaufman dribbles all the way inside. Has to get rid of it. Gives it to John Shaw. John Shaw looking around. Out in the corner to Sam. Back to John. John will take it back and set it up again. 5.5 to play, first quarter, 4-2 TCA. John Shaw dribbles all the way inside, puts up a floater, and is good. John Shaw, 4 points for him to start the game. 6-2 the score. TCA lead. Stevens now with the ball for Presswood. And a foul's called. Foul's on Gavin Thornton. Didn't even do very much, but enough to get a foul. That's his first foul of the game. It'll be a throw-in for Presswood. Stevens looking around. He'll give it to number 2, Galloway. Galloway dribbling. Gives it up to McWilliams. To Stevens. Down the baseline. Has to get rid of it. Gives it to number 2. Has a wide open. Not really a wide open layup, but a good layup for Jacob Millhouse with the basket for Presswood. Now TCA going back down, looking for another good offensive possession. Sam Norris with the ball. Dribble inside. Has to get rid of it and threw it away. 6-4 the score. 4:41 to play first quarter. Another thing for TCA needed to do is avoid turnovers. Turnovers are costing the first half of the game last week. Stevens now bringing it up for Presswood. Stevens looking around. Steven dribbling inside. Picks up his dribble, has to pass it. To Boothby, back to Stevens. To Boothby, a 3 at the top of the key. In and out, no good. Good rebound by Will Compton to knock it out. And the actual rebound went to Brett Kaufman. Now TCA on the opposing transition. Inside to Will Compton. Oh, Will Compton with a ball fake. Gets it to Brett Kaufman. A long 2, short, no good. Oh. Sam Norris fell to the ground. Hard block. Will Compton tried to take a charge, did not get it. Stevens with an easy layup. 6-6 the score. 3:45 left to play. John Shaw with the ball. Takes it back out. 2-point from the free throw line. Oh, drained it. Yes, sir, John Shaw. 6 points for him on the night. 8-6 the score. Presswood now. McWilliams. And around, he'll get back to Stevens. Down to Millhouse. And back all the way on the top. A 3-pointer for number 2, Galloway. Way off, no good. Rebounded by Sam Norris, who dove on it. It'll be a jump ball, and it'll be Trojan ball, I believe. Good awareness by Sam Norris to get that ball and dive on it. It'll be TCA ball. He'll get into Thornton. Presswood pressing. TCA breaks it. John Shaw with the ball. John Shaw. Brett Kaufman in the corner. Kaufman looking around. Working on number 2, Galloway. Kaufman dribbling inside. Goes all the way. Picks up his dribble. Has to get rid of it. Gives it to Thornton. Thornton thinks about a 3. Oh, good move. Pick it up. Give it to Sam Norris. Sam Norris with the ball. He'll go to Kaufman. Kaufman dribbling around. Oh, good move. Puts up a hard layup. No good. Tries to get his own rebound and does. But Presswood knocks it out before he could do it. So it'll be TCA ball. Good hustle there from Brett Kaufman. They get his own layup. Had a hard shot right there. Kind of forced it a little bit, but it's okay. Still TCA ball. 8-6, 2:45. Subs for TCA, number 33, Major Wheelis for Sam Norris. Brock Hollingsworth, sub for Prestonwood. Gavin Thornton looking to get it in. Dangerous pass. Gives it to Brett Kaufman. Gives it to Gavin Thornton. Under the basket to Wheelis. Goes up with it. Short. No good. Rebound Prestonwood. Wheelis had an open layup. Didn't get it. Go Boothby to Stevens. Stevens looking around. Back to Boothby. Cross court pass to Jackson Plumley. Jackson Plumley now on the court for Presswood. Stevens setting it up. 2:20 to play. McWilliams thinks about it. Gives to Stevens. Back to McWilliams. To Boothby in the corner. Guarded by John Shaw. Stevens now with the ball. Cross court pass. All the way to Keller Boothby. Puts up a 3. No. Short. No good. Jackson Hinckley with a box out and a rebound. Bad layup though. Somehow Presswood getting rebound. Will Compton, Will Compton looked like he blocked it. No good. Prestonwood, who's not very tall, still getting offensive rebound somehow. Fouls on Will Compton. It'll be number 3, Nick Williams, shooting 2 free throws at the line. 2 minutes to play, 8-6 TCA. Nick Williams' first free throw is good. Bringing his total on the night to 3 at the moment. He'll have another free throw coming. Second free throw up and good as well. 4 points for McWilliams. Wheelis now will throw it in for Trojans. Hard pass to Thornton. Wheelis breaking the press. Good pass to John Shaw. John Shaw to Brett Kaufman. In a corner. Almost had a 3. Didn't shoot it. He'll give it to Gavin Thornton, and Thornton will set it up. 1:45 to play. 8-8 the score. John Shaw. Top of the key. Trying to make a move on Hollingsworth. Does. Picks up his dribble. Passes it. Gavin Thornton. A 3-ball. Long. No good. Rebound Prestonwood. Stevens looked like he traveled there. No call. Brock taking it all the way in on a layup and is good. 10-8 the score. Prestonwood lead now. Thornton with the ball. Thornton dribbling, gives it to Major Wheelis. Wheelis to John Shaw. John Shaw top of the key, guarded by McWilliams. John Shaw driving all the way in. Hard layup. Blocking foul called on Prestonwood. He'll have 2 shots at the line. Foul was on number 33, Brock Hollingsworth of Prestonwood. His first foul. 1 minute to play first quarter. John Shaw with 2 free throws at the line. Chance to tie it up. First shot for John. In and out. No good. Subs for Prestonwood, number 12. Ben Gibson in for number 11, Keller Boothby. Second free throw up for John Shaw. Up and good. 7 points for John Shaw. 10-9 the score. 1 minute left to play. Stevens to Plumley. Plumley back to Stevens. All the way to Plumley, and good defense by John Shaw. Knocks it out of bounds. Prestonwood ball. McWilliams will throw it in for Prestonwood. McWilliams gives it in to Stevens. Stevens looking around. Drives inside, puts up a pull-up jumper, and it's good. CK Stevens. 2-pointer for them. 12-9 the score. 25 seconds left to play first quarter. Gavin Thornton with the ball. TC will try and hold it for the last shot. Almost gets picked. 12 seconds to shoot. Major Wheelis with the ball. 9 to shoot. Gives it to Thornton. Thornton, 6 to shoot. 5 to shoot. Brett Kaufman, 3-pointer, short, no good. Rebound, John Shaw puts up a shot and is fouled. Foul is on Brock Hollingsworth. John Shaw with a good last second effort there. We'll have 2 shots as the end of the quarter is finished. Foul's not on Hollingsworth, however. The foul is on number 5, Stevens. That'll be 0.3 seconds left on the clock instead of going to the end of the first quarter. John Shaw will still have 2 free throws for the Trojans. Having a little bit of clock trouble at the second. We finally figured it out. All right, John Shaw will have 2 shots at the line. .3 seconds left to finish in the first quarter. John Shaw, 2 shots at the line for the Trojans. First shot, short, no good. John Shaw 1 for 3 tonight on free throws, however, has 7 points. Second free throw for John Shaw up, and wow, in and out everywhere. It's all right. At the end of the first quarter, Prestonwood 12, TCA 9. Good first quarter for both teams. Just a quick scoring update. McWilliams for Prestonwood has 4, Stevens has 4, Jacob Millhouse has 2, and Brock Hollingsworth has 2 as well. For the Trojans, Will Compton with 2, and John Shaw with 7. John Shaw going up big, however, missing 3 free throws back to back to back. As he'll look to fix that, however, shooting very well from the floor. He's 4 for 4 at the moment. So into the first quarter right now. Play some music. We'll be get set up for the second quarter. All right, we're back with the start of the second quarter. Score at the end of the first is Prestonwood 12, TCA 9. Both teams shooting about 50% from the floor. It'll be Prestonwood ball to start the second quarter. Now in for Prestonwood, Stevens. Number 10, Gabe Collins. Number 14, Plumley. Number 11, Boothby. And number 33, Hollingsworth. Stevens for Prestonwood bringing it up. Will bring it up for the Lions. Stevens taking his time. Goes around to the side. Plumley with the ball. He'll give it back to Stevens. Stevens. They want to get it inside to number 10, Collins. Can't do it. Good defense from TCA. Outside to Hollingsworth, puts up a 3, short, no good. Rebounded by Peyton Hall of the Trojans. John Shaw now bringing it up for the Trojans. Thornton now with the ball for TCA. Thornton into Peyton Hall, thinks about passing it, gets it out to Brett Kaufman. Kaufman on the floor for the Trojans. Wheelis, Kaufman, Thornton, John Shaw, and Peyton Hall. John Shaw gives it to Wheelis. Wheelis, a long 2. Long, no good. Alley-oop to John Shaw. Missed the bad shot, but John Shaw on the putback right there. Bringing his total to 9 for the Trojans. 12-11 the score. Jackson Plumley, 3 on the other side. Good. TCA struggled to get back on defense there. Jackson Plumley knocked out on a wide-open 3. 15-11 the score. John Shaw, ball for TCA. Wheelis to Thornton. Thornton back to John Shaw. On Shaw. Trying to get some room. Gives it to Wheelis. Wheelis loses it. Turnover for TCA. Stolen by Hollingsworth for Prestonwood. Stevens with the ball now. Stevens to Boothby. Oh, good steal by Major Wheelis. Wheelis driving all the way down. Goes up. Oh, and missed the layup. Had a wide open layup there and just shot it too hard. Stevens now. Jackson Plumley 3 again. And it's good again. Jackson Plumley knocking down back-to-back 3s for Prestonwood. 18-11 the score. Prestonwood lead. Timeout. TCA. It would be a 30-second timeout. TCA struggling to get back on defense. That was a wide open layup. Major Wheelis missed a shot way too hard. Prestonwood got it back and ran on the court and had a wide open 3 again. So after the timeout, Prestonwood 18, TCA 11, 5:57 left to play, second quarter. Jackson Plumley with quick back-to-back threes. TCA trying to figure it out. Subs for the Trojans coming on. Will Compton and Sam Norris for TCA. So your starters on the floor now for the Trojans. John Shaw, Will Compton, Brett Kaufman, Gavin Thornton, and Sam Norris. Thornton will bring the ball up for the Trojans. He'll give it to Sam Norris. Norris to John Shaw. John Shaw, Kaufman, guarded by Jackson Plumley. Gets a screen from Sam Norris. And Jackson Plumley shoved Sam. That'd be a foul. Tried to beat the screen from Sam Norris. Couldn't, and shoved him out of the way. Foul on Plumley. 5:47 to play, second quarter. TCA will throw it in. John Shaw will throw it in for TCA. He'll give it in to Gavin Thornton. Thornton inside to Sam Norris and has it stripped. Prestonwood ball. Steven driving all the way, and Keller Boothby with an easy layup. His first points of the night. 20-11 the score. Prestonwood lead. Thornton to John Shaw. John Shaw almost has that one stripped. Dribbles all the way in. Goes hard layup. No good. Rebound Prestonwood. That was an awkward layup for John Shaw. Prestonwood on the opposing transition. And Keller Boothby back to back. 4 points for him. Quick 4 points for him. Prestonwood on an 11-0 run at the moment. 22-11 the score. Thornton now with the ball for Trojans. And he throws it out of bounds. 4:58 play, second quarter. Quick scoring change. What was a close one? Now it's been widened. 22-11 score. Prestonwood ball. Stevens bringing it up for the Lions. Looking around inside to Boothby. Shot from the free throw line is good. And Keller Boothby, man, once he gets hot, he's not going to miss. 6 points for him, back to back to back. 24-11 the score. Sam Norris with the ball for the Trojans. Gives it to John Shaw. John Shaw looking around. Brett Kaufman driving in. Hard jump shot. Bounces off, no good. Rebound by Prestonwood. Prestonwood taking it back. Taking it all the way down to Plumley. Plumley almost threw it out of bounds. Stevens with the ball. Stevens to McWilliams, and he stepped out. That's a turnover, and it will be TCA ball. Subs for TCA, subs for PCA, excuse me. Number 2, Nathan Galloway, and number 23, Jacob Millhouse in. Sam Norris gets it in to Gavin Thornton. Thornton with a long pass to John Shaw. John Shaw, one-handed catch. Gets it inside to Sam Norris, to Will Compton. Easy layup in and out. No good. Rebound, no good. Will Compton finally gets the rebound again. John Shaw, 3-ball. No good. And a foul is called. The foul is on number 2 of Prestonwood. That's Nathan Galloway. First. Will Compton getting his rebound twice. Both shots no good. And then John Shaw put up a 3, and I think it was tipped. No good also. TCA will throw it in after the Prestonwood foul. Brett Kaufman gives it to Gavin Thornton. 24-11 the score. Thornton with the ball. Dribbling inside. Hard pass. I don't know how that got through. Will Compton gets it on the floor. Throws it out. And is out. Out of bounds on number 3, Max McWilliams. That was quite the turn of events. Will Compton had it stripped, and the ball was laying on the ground. Will Compton dove on it, had to pass it, and then Prestonwood stole it again, but stepped out while he was grabbing it. So it'll be TCA ball. Thornton trying to throw it in, and does. Gets it to Brett Kaufman. Kaufman looking around and has to pass it to John Shaw. John Shaw steps back. Trying to go inside. Working, gives to Sam Norris. Norris dribbling. Almost lost it. Good pass to Will Compton and a nice layup. Excellent pass from Sam Norris. Good bounce pass. Will Compton, 4 points on the night. Will Compton and John Shaw the only scorers for TCA. 24-13 the score. McWilliams for Prestonwood. Inside to Boothby. John Shaw, good defense. Good rebound by Will Compton. Layup was no good from Keller Boothby. And TCA looking to cut into the Prestonwood lead. Gives it to Brett Kaufman. Kaufman, deep three-pointer. Long, no good. Rebound, Jackson Plumley. Plumley throws it over the head and out of bounds. Another turnover. It'll be TCA ball. Subs for Prestonwood, number 5. Subs for Prestonwood, number 5, Stevens. In for number 3, McWilliams. 2:33 left to play. Prestonwood 24, TCA 13. Sam Norris will throw it in for the Trojans. They'll get it into Sam Norris. Norris gets trapped. Gives it to Gavin Thornton. Thornton to Sam Norris. Norris up to Will Compton. Compton to John Shaw. And alley-oop is good. Wow. Will Compton kind of just threw that up and hoped someone caught it. And John Shaw was right there and put it right back up. John Shaw with the bucket, 24-15. TCA cutting into the lead a little bit. TCA needs to play defense now. 2 minutes left to play. 24-15 the score. John Shaw with 11 points for the Trojans. Stevens now for Prestonwood. Looking around at the top of the key. Pass it inside. Wild shot. And one. Wow. Didn't look like there was a foul, but somehow got the foul call and the layup to go in. That'll be a bucket and a free throw coming for Prestonwood. Jacob Millhouse. 4 points for him. Subs for TCA. Sam Norris coming out and Peyton Hall coming in. 26-15 now the score. Subs for Prestonwood. Number 2 Galloway coming out. Brock Hollingsworth in. To finish the three-point play, Millhouse. Free throw. Off, no good. Rebounded by Will Compton. With a foul on Brock Hollingsworth. Good rebound by Will Compton. Will Compton will throw it in for the Trojans. He'll give it into Thornton. And it's knocked out of bounds by Boothby of Prestonwood. It'll be TCA ball. Minute 48 left to play. Compton gets it into Thornton. Gavin Thornton. Dribbling up the court. Needs to be careful not to turn it over. Driving all the way inside. Wild pass outside of John Shaw. Three-pointer long way. That did not even touch the rim. Air ball for John Shaw. And Prestonwood calls a timeout. John Shaw had a wide open three. Just shot a little bit too hard. 30-second timeout taken by Prestonwood. We'll play some music and we'll be right back for you. All right, a quick little timeout for Prestonwood. Score with a minute 31 left to play, second quarter. It's Prestonwood 26, TCA 15. Only 2 scorers for the Trojans. John Shaw with 11 and Will Compton with 4. TCA needs to get some other people scoring. Or just let John Shaw score all the points. Whichever one comes, we'll see. Prestonwood now with the ball. Stevens, top of the key. He'll give it to Boothby. And back to Stevens. Stevens looking around. Down inside. Back to Stevens. Back outside. Stevens, hard layup. So, wow. 360 and somehow went in. CNK Stevens, 6 points on the night for him. 28-15 the score. 1 minute left to play. 28-15 the score. Thornton to Will Compton. 50 seconds left. Brett Kaufman now with the ball. Kaufman stepping back. 40 seconds left to play. Kaufman dribbling inside, puts up a floater, long, bounces in and around. It was goaltending on Prestonwood. So, sorry for the confusion right there. There was an goaltending called on Prestonwood. Goaltending on Prestonwood, so it counts as a bucket for TCA. Brett Kaufman with the layup. Never mind. So, after confusion, it was told it was points for TCA, but now it is not. It's off. It was offensive goaltending on TCA. 32.6 seconds left to play. It's PCA ball because that's a turnover. And Stevens will take it for Prestonwood, looking to end the half with one shot. 28-15 the score. Prestonwood lead. Stevens will hold it. 14 seconds to shoot for the Lions. And they'll start moving with 9 seconds. Steven dribbling inside. Pass inside. Oh, Hollingsworth gets blocked by the rim. 2 seconds left. Needs to put up a shot. Hard pass. Three-pointer for Kaufman. No good. Was an unnecessary pass there from Gavin Thornton as clock was running down and forced Brett Kaufman to shoot a hard three. Basket was no good, and we'll go to the half. Score here at Prestonwood is the Lions 28, TCA 15. It'll be a 10-minute halftime, and we'll be back with the second half. Make sure to tune in as TCA looks to come back and make a statement here at Prestonwood. We'll be back in about 10 minutes for you for the second half. Thank you for listening. Hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you in just a little bit. Thank you for listening.